Hey guys, we are on Sparring Commentary number 4, and we're going to be watching. This just came up. It is one of my favorite Taekwondo fighters right now. You guys heard me talking about a lot. Is Dae-Hoon Lee from Korea. This is just came out in World Taekwondo, I think yesterday, a couple days ago. So I have not seen this match. I've actually seen both of them. The Bolivia guy, Dala Kilivi, I can't say his name. I apologize. But he's a really good fighter too. So hadn't seen it, so we're gonna see how it goes. Okay, and after first round, maybe I'll post some questions and we'll see how we do. Okay, so if you don't know, Dae-Hoon Lee is blue, Bolivia guy is red. Yeah, combine just a little bit. Remember, Dae-Hoon Lee is real aggressive off the line. He's really aggressive, period. But he likes to get lots of points in early. And we don't have a scoreboard, I don't think. So we're gonna let's see behind us. It's way in the back. So Dae-Hoon Lee's already up. That was a headshot, I believe 2 headshots and a body kick from red. Bolivia. A punch, I guess. Oh, that was a good push. Pushed him in the air. Could have followed up with something, but did not. Punch counts. I'm tilting my head like I can see around them. Big punch. I can't see the score. So it kind of looked out here. I'm gonna go with it didn't score. Oh, but it did. Those judges are real giving on those punches. Because you should remember that when you guys spar, because especially if you're using Dado, judges get bored. Throw that punch. Wow, Dae-Hoon Lee's knocking that score up. All right, camera guy, let's put the fight back in the middle. Kamjang, I didn't see the signal. 15-3. Wow, Dae-Hoon Lee is destroying him. And I talked good about Bolivia. That was a low kick. Judges, referee see it? Did not. Now you see the hand? Hand's coming out. Stop that cut kick. Followed up with the back leg. Pushed the cut kick down in the back leg. Well, Bolivia likes back leg a lot. It's hard with the electronic gear though. Wow, 15-3, first round. Keeping distance. This is an open stance. Here's the one thing I want our students to understand a little bit more. Right now, what they are in is what we call open stance. Okay? Bolivia's right leg is back. Dae-Hoon Lee's left leg is back. So open means both their chests are facing one way. Okay? Closed stance would be if they both had the same leg back. Okay? For Dado spars, for people who like to use the cut kick, usually they try to stay in open stance. Okay, because the cut to this side and then the back leg can hit to the body. So, works really, really well. And if you do tournaments, I'm sure you've seen it. So now we're closed stance. That was something for like the lower belts to understand because it always gets overlooked. Now it's a hands to the face from Dae-Hoon, not seen. Okay. End of the first round with a whopping 17-3 in Korea, Dae-Hoon's favor. So it's a big start. Basically, from now, all he really has to do is just kind of hold his lead. Okay, with the 14-point lead, he could literally do nothing for the rest of the match and probably still win. So, wow, I just realized this match is really short because we're more than halfway through and it's only the beginning of the second round. So maybe it leads to knockout or somebody giving up. I don't know. Or maybe point gap. So I'll explain that to you right now. Point gap. If you don't know what point gap is you have to be 20 points ahead of the other opponent by either the end of the second round or any time in the third round. Actually, more accurately, the last round. So if you're only having a 2-round match, that means if you get ahead by 20 points, it's over, which is what most of you guys will be doing in the small tournaments. Normally just 2 rounds. But for this level, it's 3 rounds. So that means if he's over by 20 at the end of the second, there is no third round. And if he gets over 20 in any time during the third round, match is over. Which I mean, Bolivia just scored a kick, so but it's a possibility. What's he got to get? 8 more points, so it's not impossible. And the way he was scoring there for a little while, I feel like he threw a flurry to his head. Over. I scored. It sounded good. I couldn't see it though. That was Daehun scored. Blue scored. Back kick, kind of to his backside right here. Not his butt, but his, back. So 6 more points, and it'll be over for Bolivia. You see, what'd you do? What do you do when you're close? Outside in. Push, set up. Oh, left leg to the body. That's one of the things that Daehun's really, really good at is kicking out of position like that. Throwing in those kicks. Like that. Fast little left. Didn't land though. Big crazy kick from Bolivia. Getting desperate. Which is, at this point he kind of has to. But it's still second round. If he played his cards right, he might, get to see the third round. Gosh, that was slow. I don't know if that was the YouTube. Oh, it's 24-25. I don't know if it was that or just he was slow. Bolivia looks like he's running out of gas. So it looks like it's going to end by a point gap. Oh, yeah, I can see the whole ring now. That's lovely. 26-25. Just slipping those kicks in. Those out-of-position kicks. This one's something you got to get good at. And there is not really a great drill for it other than just sparring. You just got to spar. So, we have a score. Oh my gosh, we have a score. It's just apparently the camera was zoomed in weird. Okay, so now we can see the score. So 28-5, body kick from Daehun right there. With 10 seconds left, he's got to get 3 points, a head kick to stay in this match. If Bolivia wants to keep going, he tries. He gets it. Oh, with the Kyungo. So he managed to stay alive for a third round. What? Over? Only 2 rounds? Okay. Normally the high-level international stuff is 3 rounds, but I guess this tournament in Sofia was 2? Because it should be a third round. Right? 31, 8, it's not 20, it had to be 38. Right? That'd be 30. Oh, math, Master Black. 28, 31. Yeah, okay, so no. Sorry for that lost in thought there for a moment. So yeah, it was point gap. Daehun beat him by point gap. Okay, so I'm pause it and we'll find the next match. All right, I'm recording, I believe. I hope. All right, so this is same tournament, Sofia 2019. So all the rules are what we're used to. This is females lightweight, under 49 kilograms. I don't know either of these people, so.
Very well indeed. Quality from both. Let's go about the start of this one. Both coaches ready. 3 times 2-minute rounds, of course. Could have a golden score. Who will have the golden medal?
And I hope I'm not repeating videos, but if I do, we're going to analyze it differently anyway. So, quick score from China. Red, 2 quick scores from China with that fast skip cut kick.
Korea and China have shared a couple of finals so far, most notably Daehun against Xiao Shuai, and it was the composure and the accuracy of Xiao Shuai, the Olympic champion, that saw him over the line. And that's how it's been so far for Wu.
China, red keeps getting on top, which is good. It's what you want when you play with that jousting game. You want to be on top of the other person's leg. There's a grab there. China grabbed the arm. Red managed to get that score, and I believe it was that back leg from out of position.
And speaking of quick, covers that distance rapidly. Yeah. I can't fall out of bed that fast. True heavyweight, just built for comfort, not for speed. Kim So-hee finds a crumb of comfort here. She brings it back to 2 points.
Punch.
Yu battling forward.
Outside in attempt. Got the Kaleo. I don't think she would have gotten it anyway, though, because she kind of moved out the way.
Perhaps, maybe a little high. Too high and into the eye for Kim So-hee, but eyes on the prize from Wu Jingyu. She has the lead halfway through the first. That's so interesting. We spoke before about the Korean football.
Don't let the referee pressure you into doing something. They're good players. Good players will wait. Doesn't matter what the referee says. Go. If you have a strategy, follow your strategy. Don't let the referee pressure you. Okay, especially if neither one of you are moving. So if neither one of you moving, it's gamjang for both. So regardless, doesn't matter. If you have a plan, if you're waiting for the opening, don't let the referee pressure you. Okay, the referee, don't open yourself up because the referee's telling you to go. No, play your game.
Yeah, it's a lot of.
That was a missed opportunity from Blue. That was slow. That was bait. Whoa! Big head kick. Did not land though. My gosh, that was close. I have not seen one that close that didn't land in forever. That was a straight X to the face, and Korea just kind of moved to the side. Whew. Turned her foot, just landed on her shoulder. I feel like Korea's a little shaken from that head kick attempt earlier. It was the outside in where the referee called stop. She's kind of not quite the same. It's a pretty low scoring match, though.
That'll do it for me at the moment. Back.
Let's see a couple of those replays. Yep. Being aggressive, get on top. Pop with the back leg right there, beautifully, just under her arm. I guess that wasn't a grab, but she did kind of stroke down her arm. So, didn't hit her head. What happened to Blue with her eye there at that one part? Don't know. I do not claim to know everything that happens in these matches. But, it's kind of the interesting part of martial arts and the beauty of it, that you don't always know everything that's going on. If you knew everything that was going on at all times, it wouldn't be very much fun. Oh, rushed her. That was good. Couldn't pull off a kick, though. Almost. That was a good attempt by Korea. Just couldn't quite have the distance. That was low. That was a low kick. Come on now. Come on, ref. What are we doing? They keep messing with Blue's helmet. Reaching out. That's how you stop that front leg. Boy, I feel like Blue is so timid. She had that one big rush and then nothing. Got a minute and a half. Gotta make something happen. Every time Red moves, though, I feel like she's too scared.
When you say turned over, are you talking hip? Are you talking knee? Are you? The cue we always use is whenever you're turning your kick over to try and hit with your pinky toes. Okay. Make sure your foot is completely turned over if you want to have a shot at scoring on this system.
What Stephen Landon is talking about is because of the socks that you wear. Let's say is my foot, is my pinky toe, right? Is all the sensors are here. So the idea is to turn your foot over more, so more of the sensors make contact. Even though it doesn't actually affect the strike of the kick, doesn't affect the power or anything like that, but you turn over more, that more hits the sensor, and then the scorer has more likely chance of popping up. That's actually something he talked about when he went to his domination camp in Texas. So for anyone who's high enough to use Dado stuff, remember that. Maybe a little extra turn, hopefully get that score to pop up. Toes are the margins so far. From the Chinese. I mean, even though China's ahead, they're pretty well matched. I retract my statement about Korea being timid, because I think more like maybe she's being patient. So
it's been a very long day. Still sharp though.
Yeah, I think she's just being patient, waiting for the right opportunity. Oh, they both scored.
That's the kind of exchange you have to have.
Surprisingly, they're rushing in with the back leg. Oh, I have to give you guys a question for this next round.
2 points of a difference, 20 to go in this second round.
You know what? I'll call it right here. Let's just make it simple. It is a close match. Who do you think is going to win? Okay, this is the first female match, second match of the video. Who do you think is going to have it?
Turned off the afterburners, get back to the coach.
Red is China or blue is Korea?
A fake kick there, just trying to run the clock down, both fighters. Right on the buzzer with the punch, but not too much power. Can Wu Jing? Do you want to say it? You say both golden apples, but who will pick who to the time?
All right. So if you want to, say who's going to win, pause the video now and tell me who's going to win. And then after the match, you can comment on your own thing and say if you're right or wrong and why.
Content to sit on it, Stephen, coming forward already. I think you have to. You cannot let him get settled or get.
Yeah, China's being real aggressive now, widening that lead.
That's the kind of big play that wins matches.
Yep, it's a cut. It's a cut. It works so well on Dato. Now Korea is in trouble, being too passive.
That's basically what I'm doing just now. It is quality.
She was patient, but then that simple cut kick just broke through. So that's one reason, it's okay to be patient. It's better to, get ahead, though. Be ahead. I don't know what came off of her. I don't know.
The quality, the accuracy. Wu Jingyu, she's in her wheelhouse now.
She needs to put her hand out a little more while she's waiting because China is just aggressively getting. Oh, I missed it. Head kick. Oh, that's okay. We'll watch. Okay, so we head kick from red.
Wu Jingyu, she's in her wheelhouse now. Yeah, this is.
Wow, that was, my gosh, that was interesting. That was another head kick.
This is why she's electric. She takes it.
Let's see that whole flurry again. Okay, so the first one I believe was just kind of like a side kick. It was kind of like around his foot was pointed by the lead. She just kind of raised it up right into her face. And then after that,
she's in her wheelhouse now. Yeah, this is
so right there, because this is what I talk about getting a lead and being comfortable. Because now China Red knows what Korea has to do. She knows that she has to go forward or she's going to lose the match. She's now in control of the situation. Okay, so I think it's still a minute and a half. I think maybe Korea's pushing a little too early, but she just knew she's coming, raised it up right to her face. It might have been one of those hammer cut kick. Oh, she's coming. I'm just gonna keep raising up, plop, right to the face. Okay, so that was the first kick. So it'd be like two more after this.
Beautiful. She knows she has to go. Oh man, now she's
just a body kick, and a head kick. Okay, so yeah, I feel like Korea's kind of defeated.
Let's see. I thought maybe we were going to score a punch there, but now all she has to do is take those kicks straight down the middle and coast for the last minute.
Yep, that's exactly what Stephen Lamon said. You're going to take it and just coast down. She's got that lead. She's going to just kind of burn the minute. But she's smart, though. And I see that run. That was all-time killing. And she got away with it from the referee because it was kind of in between a clash. Killing time. Ooh, better get the foot down fast. Get that 3-second roll on you.
Golden capped performance from Wu Jingyu. She's been absolutely tremendous.
I feel like Korea's done now. Punch. Should have been kick, punch, kick.
She's starting again. It's that bravado. Shoulders are down.
It was so tied up. It was so close at the beginning. I know Korea's down a little bit.
Flustered and frustrated. Kim So-hee
Hey.
will have to settle for silver for this one. It's all the skills now. I think
Another body shot from Red. China.
Chest guard using the heel. Either Kim is
reverse side, no.
Just isn't seeing it, but that is the icing on the cake for this match.
Nah, see, you just gave it to her. Come on now, Korea, you gotta fight. You gotta fight to the end. Oh, she got it. Okay. And a couple more. Nice. Okay. So, was your prediction right? Did your when you say gonna win? Okay, so I did make the assessment that she was being timid, and I changed it. Maybe she's being patient. As the third round concluded, I think it turned into more something of a little of both. Like she's trying to wait for the right opportunity, but she's being too timid about it. And then, honestly, I think third round, especially the later half, she just gassed. After the huge gap happened, she was just no more energy. So, all right, you gotta make sure, be cautious with that stuff. Okay, guys, this is men's just under heavyweight. So they're just under 80 kilograms. This is Sofia 2019. I know neither of these players, so let's watch, see how the match goes.
Especially with somebody that throws that front leg around like Saeed.
Here's a good question for, it should be obvious if you're really into sparring, but if maybe from some of the lower belts, what is a heavyweight's biggest advantage? And it is pretty much true across the board. At least it should be. What are heavyweights' advantages? Listen, I want to see comments and see what you think. And there's probably more than one, so let's see what you guys say.
Such a long reach on that. Not just long, it's so quick and really powerful, as we saw from that stumble from Jordanian.
When I do ask that question, I'm talking about across the board, not just singular players. So this is Egypt.
Into the clinch, the referee
And I don't know the flag. I gotta wait till I see is Jordan? So Egypt versus Jordan? Okay.
Those are where silly points go up, and those are what cost you this big of a match.
You see that guarding like that, covering that body.
Through this crossing first round. Just joining us, well, Wu Jingyu took the gold in the under 49s this event. Meneseti, El Sharabati showing some power.
Oh, big spin kick attempt. I like this match because it is a little bit slower, a little bit easier to see. Punch. Telling you, judges get bored. Oh, punch, yeah, get to push the button. That was not. That punch didn't count.
So much for El Sharabati. Left hand hooking punch round the corner. Don't think he quite had enough extension on it. The judges like it.
Agreed. He also missed. Just light off his side.
Last 30 seconds has been a good start from Asa. Adaptation. Big front leg hasn't landed as yet. But the punch has dragged down shot there from El Sharabati.
Oh, the coach is really into it. Not too much action happening. Kind of feeling each other out that first round, which is really important. You throw safe things in the first round and just kind of feel them out, see what they're going to do, you know, because they might have a total counter for something you think is one of your best kicks. You never know. You feel them out, see how they react, see how they move. Are they an aggressive fighter? Are they a passive fighter? Do they have a kick that they favor? Anything like that. Any information you can gain from them after the first round can be used in later rounds. By mid-second round to third round, though, you need to take action on whatever you've learned and use it to defeat them. I guess that was the punch. No, because that was blue that had punch. Nope, because he's right, it didn't extend. Also kind of on the side. I like the good sportsmanship. This ball. Ooh! No, that was close, that was close. I think Red was smiling there.
Especially right at the start. Everybody's a little lax. They're thinking it's middle round. They're going to take it easy.
I see that little rub right there. That was, he kicked me low, trying to tell the referee. These guys don't waste motions. Everything they do has a purpose. So it's not, this is an Olympic level player. Oh, I got an ouchie. I'm going to rub it. No, it's just, hey, he hit me low. I'm kind of giving you a low key signal that he low kicked me. Didn't work though. Because you can lie about that. Again, referees, oh, that was a beautiful head kick. Lean back into the roundhouse. Let's see it one more time. But anyway, what I was saying is that referees are people too, and you can let them, trick them into things like that. Especially anybody at our school, lower level tournaments. Okay, so should be he leans back. He's going to stand his ground. He's going to lean back into that kick. He kind of slid then lean, but still, same. That was great. Another head kick. Let's see that one more time. That was hard. Must have clipped the helmet, the cheek closest to him. Remember, all it takes is a toe touch. Yeah, because Red was leading. First on 2 head kicks. Now it's almost insurmountable. Wow! Right after I said it, you proved me wrong, Egypt. That was good. 360? What happened though? Wasn't it 1? Okay, so sorry, I had like a sneeze. All right. So what happened here? I think it might have been a mistake on the judging because he throws a 360 to the body. 4 points. Okay, should be that's right. Man, I don't know why I talk. All right, yeah, because it's +2. Because head kick is 3 + 2, 5. Yeah, okay. So he throws a 360, must land to the body, and then 2 points pop up. So it was a 360 off the line. So let's see. Yep, off the line. He kind of threw the non-kicking leg up to gain distance. That was good. So he got back in the match for 1 kick. That's great. It's an excellent match. Good educational match. And see, throwing those hands up, keeping that cut kick, that front leg away from them. Same. That's what Blue's doing right now. Ooh, that was to his butt. Wow, big attempt. He lifted that cut kick up and then turned. That cut kick initially was just a fake to open him up. Egypt didn't fall for it though. Red did not fall for it. This is a great match. I was worried about this one because they were heavier weights. It's gonna be slow and boring. No, this is great. Even like Stephen Lambden, one of the announcers at the beginning, was like, "Oh, I hope it's high action." I believe so. Low score, but high action.
Exactly. I think it shook his confidence a little bit. He seems to kind of be waiting out this round. I'm curious if the plan is just to get back, reset, talk to your coach,
So
and swing it.
let's see that one more time. Oh, you saw right then what he just did. Red came up with a cut kick and Blue just slid back with it. What does that tell you? What in that initial moment between the score being so close, what does that tell you about these two fighters right now? Okay, so it's another good question for you guys. This is the second males round, third match of the video. So what does that tell you about Blue and Red right now? What is happening between them? How do I phrase this without giving away the answer? What strategies are they playing right now? And it doesn't have to be a certain kick or anything, okay? So one more time. He lifts that leg up, he just retreats back. Even though he's pushing forward, faking, the moment his leg comes up, he retreats back. So what does that tell you? What are they both playing? What are their strategies right now? Make sure you pause the video, comment now, and then you can comment on your comment. Because I'm going to tell you probably here in a second. So, end of second round, very close match. Okay, so what that means is in that instance that Red was being aggressive, Blue was being passive. Even though Blue was kind of like moving forward, that's basically keep the ref from giving a penalty for inactivity. So, and it was kind of like just bravado, a fake, move, do something, make an opening, stay back, kind of warning, don't get close to me. But the moment Red decided to go up and tap, back away. Okay, which is good. So I think it was in his positions what he should have done, especially didn't have anything planned. So that means Blue is being defensive, passive, and Red is being offensive, aggressive. Okay, and being that Blue is ahead, I think it was the right decision. So, and I say in that instance too, because a lot of times, especially our school, color belt, lots of color belts, lower level, not huge tournament people yet. And I say yet because I want you to be, because nobody in our school's gone to nationals yet. That it's usually for a whole match, one way or the other. Okay, right? So, during this whole match, he's really passive, and then this guy, he's really aggressive. And a lot of times, it's just who you are. Like, aggressive always, passive always. Good fighters, you switch. You switch up between God, that word can't come out. There's the word. Between being aggressive and being offensive and defensive. It should switch as the moment needs you to. Whatever is the most advantageous thing you need to do in that instance is what you should be doing. So you should be able to switch from offensive to defensive whenever you need. It was really obvious in that instance because it was dragged out a little bit more because with the fakes. I wondered what he was doing, and the moment he picked up his foot, he shooed back. It was bravado. It was stay back, don't do anything, fake, maybe I can open you up, something, okay? But he came up with a solid cut kick. Nope, get out, run away. Okay? So I feel like I'm talking really fast, but this match is really intense and I really like it. So, all right, last round. Ooh, that was close. Oh, he got it. Oh my gosh, let's see that one more time. Because it looked like he missed. Oh, no, it didn't. I saw his head shake. That was a good kick. That was just straight round to the face. His helmet moved, but no head kick. Man, I'll coach video replay. This is a great match. That's good. Blue's being passive. That's good. But he needs to make something happen. Got a minute and a half. Down by 3. Down by 2, excuse me. I don't know who Steven's talking about, but I think talking about Blue, make some opportunities happen. Yep. Wasn't sure if Atlanta did though. It was that front leg right off the initial. I think Blue should try to fight it out a little bit more. Gave up a little too early, especially being the one who's down.
He knew there wasn't much heat on that one. Just keep it out.
See, now it's switched now because now red is being passive and then, excuse me, blue is being passive and red is being aggressive. It switches how you need to be. Whatever you need in this situation, being down by 4, yeah, blue's got to be aggressive. You can't just wait, let the match end and lose. And red is being passive. Oh, head kick. Did he get it? Oh, head kick from blue. That was what I'm talking about. That's what I was talking about. That's what he needed to do like 30 seconds ago. Out of position kick, straight up. Okay? It was kind of somewhere between outside and around us. And to the head, that is okay. A lot of people, I feel like, worry it has to be this perfect kick. Especially to the head, man, just get it up there. Get your foot up there, and it'll be okay. If it makes contact, it's great. So let's see the kick one more time. Okay, so right there, that's where red tried to come up with a kick, but you can see that blue's got his arm kind of in the way, but he's flexible and he's kind of curving his foot over, so it was real close. And what I mean by out of position, you guys see blue's foot right now? That's not a stance, right? He's not in a stance at all. He's kind of feet together almost, but that is being out of position. You have to be able to throw kicks from out of position. So from there, pop, straight up. Okay, that was outside in-ish with his left. Okay, the moment his foot dropped, red created a big opening, blue came straight up with it. He knew that. He knew he was going to do that when he was blocking up here. Because his foot's stuck here, going down, my leg's coming up, pop. Beautiful. One more time. High there, bam. I wish I could slow motion it, but you could see that when his foot was going down, his foot was already accelerating up. I probably could. Somebody comment how you do that on YouTube. Oh, it's so close. It's so close. I'm so into this match. Whoa, that was close. Oh, and he got it. Yeah. Oh, beautiful. Less than 10 seconds head kick. And yes. Oh, man. Oh, no. Oh, okay, yeah, done. All right, let's see that one more time. Okay, I think that was it right there. That was beautiful. I know I'm taking so long in this video, or this match, but I don't care. That was great. So that was head kick, and it was so close, I couldn't tell because the quality of YouTube sometimes not like being there. But that was so beautiful, and Jordan being the shorter fighter, blue being the shorter fighter, in that instance, it's great. It's great to see the shorter guys win because Taekwondo is so overrun by tall people. So, all right, one more time. Does he go straight up? He does. He straights up and he gets stuck and he throws it again. That was a great reaction. He's holding him off. He didn't care about scoring. He's just trying to hold him off. I had to run. I was trying to run out of bounds right then. Yes. That. You see it on his face, man. You see that smile. That was an excellent match. Down, he was ahead, I think, a little bit at first, and then down for most of the match, and came back. Whoo, that was beautiful, beautiful match. All right, so pause this, and we're gonna go on to the next match. Okay, so this is Bianca Watkins again. She is the one where you watched the match, I think maybe 2 videos ago, where she won out, and her face looks real mean. She won out on Gamjam, which is very, very disagreeable. So it was controversial because she went out, she had a huge celebration, blah, 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 looked really bad on her part, but she still won. I think it's against the same person, but I'm not 100%, but I did actually fast forward to the end of this match to make sure this wasn't the same video, but it's not, so the score is different at the end, but Bianca is probably the best female spar in the world right now. So we're going to watch her one more time against this person who I think might be the same, different outcome, different match. We're going to analyze. I'll tell you this, that you can see on her face right now that real aggressiveness, that she is going to be offensive and aggressive. So we'll watch this match. This is the last one for today. Okay, let's get started. You see compared to the referee how tall they are. They're tall girls. Punch. No score. She's coming. Fast kicks, whipping them out. Lashing them very quickly. Gosh, there's so many announcers talking. Maybe turn that down a little bit. Well, it was close. China almost got a head kick. That's one of those things about getting flexible and be able to joust. Being able to imagine being able to keep your foot up high and pop, pop, pop to their head. You could score 9 points, pop, 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 if you're able to keep your foot up high with the joust. To be honest, it's not something I'm great at yet. So yeah, stay flexible and have that strength to keep it up there. That was a punch. Let's see it one more time. Talking punch right there, out of position. That was actually great. She managed to kind of put her hand behind her and get the punch in. So right there, hand behind her back, pop. Oh, it's actually punch then hand behind back. It still opened her up, the other girl's chest up for the punch. Ooh, the referee's very, very studious to the rules. That's good. Okay, I'll talk about that too. What I mean by that, though, is a lot of times when a Kaleo or Gamjang happens, players can tend to drift. You can walk. And again, you have a good referee. Do it. Oh my gosh, do it. As a player, you should do it all the time as much as you can. So Kaleo match stops, and I kind of drift and I walk away from the edge of the ring back to the closer to the center where I can, be more I can't talk today. A better position. So that worked out. It works out a whole lot, but referees are supposed to leave you right where you are because you think about, Great Britain, Bianca just worked really hard. Blue just worked really hard to get China to the edge of the ring. And like I said, a lot of times Kaleo happens, players tend to drift back into the ring. But that was a good referee. I have high expectations for her. Keeping them where they're supposed to be. Because you guys know me. I watch this match and I will call out the Gamjangs, especially the ones the referees missed. And it happens a lot. We are not a perfect sport. I hear my kids watching movies downstairs. There's a head jut there. I couldn't tell, though, looking at Bianca's back. Red's head jerk. I don't know. Kick, punch. Couldn't tell. Good block. Got the hands up. I need to remember Xing. She's a good fighter. She holds off Bianca really well. Oh, that was so slow, though. You saw how fast the body kick from Bianca was and how slow China's kick was. And it was a head kick difference, but gosh, I feel like it was so slow in comparison. That's why basic training is important. Clash. So no low kicks. They kind of hit knee to thigh. Excuse me. I think China Red should be a little bit more aggressive. I think Bianca leaves her hands down for a little bit too long as she's coming in. I feel like if Red pushed a little bit, she might be able to score. Bianca doesn't give a whole lot of opportunity to do that, though. See, this is the time where China should go, but nope, Bianca's already gone. Blue has already gone. Oh, I'm surprised I didn't score. You see, as the struggle with the joust, because that probably did land, but it just wasn't strong enough. But she kind of was to the shoulder and then to the body. But then after the first initial kick, joust power goes down. It goes in the toilet. Your power goes straight down. And it's different for every player, but it doesn't matter. It's, just physics. After you push off the ground, you've lost the power to push off the ground, power goes down. You can train and make it, make yourself stronger, but it's still never going to be as strong as your first kick. A little bit of grabbing there. That's one of the things, a lot of times you can see the players do, especially on the YouTube channel, is because, the camera is always opposite of the ref, almost always. So you can always see the players grab on that side. I wish, with all the technology and the video replay we do, why don't we have a referee behind the camera? Like, oh, Gamjang, pause. You'd have earpiece in. Hey, Kaleo, call this, solve this. They do it on football. Taekwondo could do it too. So that was a Gamjang. One more time, I didn't see what it was for. Low kick, okay. A lot of that has been happening, but it's turned into a lot of clashes. There we go. Come on, China. Be a little aggressive. Oh, I think we're both tired. That is the vice of an aggressive fighter, is that you're using up your gas, your power, your energy really, really quickly, and then you have an opponent who can handle it. You got to sit through the rest of the match being tired and hopefully handle it. So you don't get that score up, and you're able to play at that defensive. Hey, I got to wait on you to do something. It's hard to win a match that way. So because all your energy's gone, you used it in the first round or the first round and a half. So I noticed this something too, Colin, stuff about referees. Bianca is not supposed to have her hair sticking out of the helmet, and that is against the rules now. To be fair, though, she's a high-level athlete, and she might have heard they might change that rule. But as far last I heard, you're not supposed to have your hair sticking out the back of the helmet. Oh, that was a replay. Sorry. Because I feel like Bianca's defense isn't that good, is why she's so aggressive. I think she leaves her hands down for an instant too long. Like in this position, you see right there, that was a great example. In that position, they both have their hands down. And then, she did react, but the hands kind of stayed down and she swayed back. So, the action happens, your hands need to pop up. Okay? That's what happens a lot with the Dado fighters, is they're so used to like the front leg, because from here your hands are down, you can lift it up to stop their foot. But if she threw, imagine in this next shot if Red had thrown a high kick and she'd gone deep. High kick and deep right here. But nope, nothing. She kind of back and the hand stayed down. What was that? Hammer punch? That's one of the reasons Bianca isn't liked a whole lot internationally, because of that. Because of that one match, obviously with her attitude and how she won. But that's aggression. That's anger. You don't want to do that. It just looks poor on you. You're just trying to hurt your opponent. You're not trying to hurt your opponent. You're trying to win. You want to do that, go do MMA. They're just out to hurt each other. Oh, they both must see. They're so flat-footed. They're kind of drifting back and forth, putting all their weight on one foot or the other. So, I think that was a low kick from Red that time. No. See, referee had high standards for you. That was wrong. Bianca pushed her out of bounds. To be fair, though, from the YouTube video, it might not have been a push the direction it was going. But her hands were on her like this, and she went out of bounds. I'm assuming that she pushed. So, it looked like it from this point of view. I don't know if you guys saw that. Red kind of tried to hook her hand. That's technically grabbing. It wasn't successful, but she's trying to grab. What was that kick? A whole lot of nothing. Oh, that was a good attempt. That was a good attempt from Bianca going straight up. Managed to jerk her head back, though. See, that's a good example right there, is because that was a good move from Bianca, but she's so tired now, she couldn't pull it off successfully. If she had maybe, gauged her power a little bit better, took it a little bit easier a little bit earlier on, she might have been able to land that. Your body gives out no matter what. You get tired, the technique isn't going to be as good. So, it was impressive she made it happen at all, don't get me wrong, because doing a high-level, kick up to the head that fast, but if she hadn't gassed herself so much earlier on, maybe it would have landed. Match almost over, though. Pretty low-scoring match. Oh! Oh, no. One more time. Oh, see, this is what happens. It was a simple kick. She was down by 1 point. Body kick, 1. In what, 5 seconds? 5 seconds left? Are you kidding me? That was beautiful. And if you missed it, it was a body shot. I think with the right. Maybe the left. It was an out of position kick. Right there. So she kept kicking, and there was a slight hesitation. There's a slight hesitation from Bianca. So 1, 2, she keeps kicking, pop. Bianca turned her body over, slower, pow, right in her stomach. So that was great. That was great. Oh, come on now, Bianca. Really? Not gonna high five? And see, you guys, if you watch the other one, she's all run, trying to hold her hand up and shake her hand. Okay, all right. We got some nice emotions there, a little bit. Okay, so that was great. Remember, whenever you fight, doesn't matter. You do tournaments. Don't be a sore loser. Okay, you're out there to train yourself and be better. Be better who you were yesterday. I know when you get to this level, you are all about that competition, and that's great. But if you leave everything on the mats, you have nothing to worry about, win or lose. You should never feel bad about it. And that's not me. That was Olympian Stephen Landon said that. Okay, so you go out there, do your best. Don't be rude. Because that other person is just like you. The other person wants to win just as much as you do. And, you both go out there, show respect to each other because you are the same. You are essentially the same. Be respectful to each other, win or lose. Okay? That is it for today's video. That was fun. I'd like to see some comments on this. I did find out, though, I had put those videos out and they weren't public. So a lot of you might not have seen them. But they're all public now. And I'm going to make sure that this one is. So, comment, like it, answer my questions. If you have any questions, ask them, okay? All right, it was great, especially that the second men's round. That was a great match. So, all right, hope you guys learned something. See you again next time. See you tomorrow for normal Zoom class. All right, bye.